dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
180! Hey, alert 33. What's up?
First down. Here's Baker. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
King! Hurry up, 180! Pistol. Real. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Hawkins isn't holding out, they're able to drop it. Looking quickly, trying to get set. Baker now off the play fake. And they got sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bucs 40-yard line.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Fourth down, Penix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Receiver in motion, going left. Now here's Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
King.
2nd and 6.
Hurry. Hey, alert 33.
This is Irving on 2nd. He's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Pressure coming, Baker. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Lobs this deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Penix now to throw. This one's caught.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Running with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Going after by Folk is up and good. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
That's good. Right. 33 yards on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's the give to Irving. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Good quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. From his own end zone. Here we go. Declines the touchback, Brock, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Robinson drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance. Third down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And
And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Offense in a hurry up here.
48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up
From the shotgun, Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Falcon first down.
first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Mayfield from his end zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Irving here from the gun. Finds room to the 30. Across midfield. Bucky Irving! And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got a Emeka Egbuka. Escapes the defender. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
A gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Real. What's that?
Third and short, Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They go play action. Here's Penix. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Volk on now to try the point after. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting the half with Robinson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Now Penix off the play action. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. And in a blink, they are off to the before somebody manages to stop him.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here going play fake with Penix. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here.
Loss on the play brings up second down.
Play action. Here's Penix. And he puts him in with this one, right side. They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Penix is going to throw for it. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. We give to Irving to stop his drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Baker now off to play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 4 yards.
Third and long, Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. They'll cobble together a yard there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Baker now from the gun. Headed out right. He's got Ibuka working the sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A pickup of 17. And the Bucs have the first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
First down, they're going to run with Irving. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Offensive line fast. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Jump off caught by his feet. The Falcons bring it in. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
He puts a man under it deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow their lead off the turnover. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Looking quickly, trying to get set. Mayfield now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Trying on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too. Now Mayfield. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Gotta be lying.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Completed to his running back. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A pickup there of 39. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. From the red zone now. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Hill now to return it. Shoots away from one. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And it's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. First and 10 from the 43. With Robinson from the pistol. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, Penix. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Go street. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. He'll throw it. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Taking a chance to the end zone. He did it! He made the interception! And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Irving on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
19 right, left wing 19.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Get it.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. There he goes on the right side. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Bobby Okereke.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. Really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Baker trying to push deep downfield. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
First and 10 at the 25.
First down, here's Baker. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. From the gun, Mayfield. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's third and short. To throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
Running for it, here's Irving. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Baker now from the gun. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. Reaching for the end zone, and he lost the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So second down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go. Set. 60.
Penix here from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you